are live with another one, guys. And UFC 315 is done, guys. And we have a new welterweight champion, okay? We have a new welterweight champion. It was a scrap. I don't want to hear Belal Muhammad is a boring fighter or was a boring fighter. The guy actually went out there and fought JDM right in that playing field where JDM thrives, okay? Let's not forget about that, all right? If you guys go rewatch that fight, that fifth round was arguably the best round of 2025. This fight in general between Belal Muhammad and JDM might be 2025's best fight of the year, best championship fight of the year. That's for damn sure. Okay, but at the end of it, guys, I ended up picking Belal Muhammad to win this fight. He ended up not taking this fight. Okay, the judges gave it to JDM. You can't call it a robbery. You really can't. Those rounds, as I watched those those rounds were razor close. Going into that fifth round, arguably you could have had, 2-2. 2-2 going into that fifth round. And in that fifth round, Belal Muhammad looked like he was going to steal it. Okay, Belal Muhammad looked like he was going to take it from JDM. But then all of a sudden you saw JDM dig deep. Okay, and JDM went out there, put fists to cuffs, okay, and started throwing. Landed some combinations, landed an important knee. I believe it was a knee to Belal Muhammad's, face, split him open. Belal Muhammad was bleeding all over the place. Okay, this fight was terrific. This fight was the fight, the championship fight of the year. Congratulations to both men. I know Belal Muhammad is, he lost, but you got to congratulate the guy. The guy showed up, gave a terrific fight, terrific stand-up striking fight, and made that fight really fun. You know what I mean? Made it really fun. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're having a good one, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Cheers to you. Okay, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. UFC 315, it is done. But once again, now we get to see, with this fight being done with Belal Muhammad and JDM, how you doing, man? How you doing? Now we get to see Islam step up to the welterweight division and face JDM. This is going to be a terrific fight. I think the UFC is going to book this. The UFC did say Islam moves up depending on whoever wins this fight. If Islam wins the fight, obviously Islam is not going to try to step up, and fight Belal Muhammad. They do train, in the same gym. They are. Please, guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Okay. What do I do besides stream? Well, I went to college. You know what I mean? I went to school specifically for audio engineering, and I do that. That's what I do independently. Okay. So I'm a independent contractor. I do that on the side, and I also work for a company. I also work for a company, a full-time job. So I work a full-time job, and I have a part-time side gig that I do on my own. That's basically what it is, guys. Okay, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, guys. But going back to this welterweight division, there's a lot of moving parts in this. Islam said that he will move up depending on, if Belal Muhammad or JDM wins, is dependent on JDM wins. JDM won. When JDM went out there, put fist to cuffs, and won that fight. It was 2-2 going into that fifth round. Like I said, Belal Muhammad ended up bringing it. It looked like he was going to steal it in that fifth round. However, JDM just dug really deep, started landing combinations, landed a knee that split Belal Muhammad, attacked Belal Muhammad. At the end of it, JDM ends up winning. Terrific fight. Congratulations to both men. But now we get to see one of the bigger fights, which is Islam move up to the welterweight division and try to conquer double champ status, guys. All right. Can I tell you a joke? Go ahead. Don't eat Coca-Cola. It's very healthy. Yeah. Can I tell you a joke? Go ahead. Do it, guys. Well, I'm doing a supplier job. I hunt coyotes for money right here in Texas. That's what's up, man. That sounds fun. That sounds fun as hell. Hunting coyotes and shit. You know what I mean? You must roam around with dogs. You know what I mean? If I'm hunting coyotes, one dog that I will have, to make things easier, is a dogo. Have you ever heard of the dogo? Go ahead and check it out. You know what I mean? Great dogs. They're great companions. They're big dogs. Those type of dogs will really make hunting coyotes really, really fun and really easy, to be honest with you. But go ahead and look it up, man. Dogo. That's the name of the dog, and is a terrific breed for hunting. Let me tell you something. But yeah, man, it sounds really, really fun, man. I wish I could go out there and hunt some coyotes with you. That sounds just super, super fun. Guys, he farted. Yes, yes, I did. What do you call? I have no idea. Bilal lost. Do you think JDM was on steroids? Dana probably didn't test him. I don't know, man. I don't know if I don't know if, but if JDM was on anything. You know what I mean? But I do have to say this, guys. That fight was terrific, man. Below Muhammad, JDM, that fight was terrific. Those guys really brought it. A lot of people expected this to be a boring fight. They did not expect this to be an exciting fight the way it was. You know what I mean? There was moments in that fight, real moments in that fight. Very entertaining to watch. I rewatched the fight just to make sure that I wasn't being biased, and yeah, I had a 2-2 going into that fifth round. You know what I mean? It was a razor close fight, and in that fifth round, you know, once again, JDM just he showed up, and yeah, it was a good fight, man. Now we get to see Islam, but let me talk about the rest of the card here that we have. I have a feeling JDM was on PEDs. He looked jacked. Below is better, I think. I think Shavkat beats JDM. Hi, how you doing, man? How you doing? I can't see a pink thing in the background. Yeah, what happened? What's wrong with that pink thing? Yes, yes, that's Dragon Ball Z right there. But guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting independent MMA media. So thank you. Uh, have you seen below lip? It split open. Yeah, man, it split open. Below got split open. He had a cut here, a couple cuts on his face, but that one on his lip really came from, I believe it came from the knee, and that's the one, and I believe that's the one in the fifth round that really ended up getting things exciting right there in that fifth round. But congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko. Valentina Shevchenko went out there and she gave a fight, man. She gave a fight. It was a terrific fight. I thought Valentina Shevchenko, she showed poise. She's always patient. She showed her same poised, patient self. And, a lot of people thought that she was going to lose this fight. A lot of people thought that she lost a step. But I thought Valentina Shevchenko looked good. Yeah, she doesn't look like the same murderer, of like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. But Valentina Shevchenko, she's still a champion. She's terrific. Congratulations to her and her team. And yeah, man, I'm happy that she won that fight. I love Dragon Ball. Yeah, man, I love Dragon Ball as well, man. I love Dragon Balls, and actually, I have all Dragon Balls, all the Dragon Balls right here. You feel me? You see Goku right there. Come on now, come on now. Vegeta is over there on the other side. You know what I mean? I got Gohan, baby Gohan right there. Come on, guys. Dragon Ball Z is the shit, guys. Come on. Respect for my man below. Respect for below, man. You know what I mean? After this, you can't say that the guy, wasn't exciting. The guy brought a great fight, an exciting fight. Unfortunately, he would never get another opportunity. at the welterweight strap. Unfortunately, at his age, he's going to be 37 soon. And the UFC doesn't like Belal Muhammad. They don't like the way he fights. They don't like his style. They don't like the way he approaches this whole UFC mixed martial arts business. They rather have a person like JDM who fights in a certain way. Cell Saga, my favorite out of Frieza and Boo. Yeah, man, I like the Cell Saga. I like that one. That was dope. Especially when Gohan, I believe he was like 13 or 12 or something like that, 13, 12, when he faced Cell, and that whole saga was just terrific, man. It was dope. I loved it, man. Honestly. How you doing? How you doing? Anna and Hannah. How you doing, guys? Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. That's why I think they gave Jack PEDs and didn't test him. We will never know. Yeah, man, we will never know. How you doing, Bryce? Hello, hello. And we will never know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if JDM was on steroids, on PEDs. I have no idea, guys. But if he was, I mean, hey, guys, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? I mean, the percentages of these guys who actually take steroids is high, very high. So you just never know. He touched gold even for ones. Who are we to decide if he's a bum or not? He is a warrior. Yeah, man, I give it to Belal Muhammad, man. He's a warrior. Both guys are warriors, to be honest with you. But overall, I'm happy. I'm happy with this card. This card was okay. This was probably the worst card for me for UFC predictions, man. I went 4-8 with my UFC predictions for UFC 315. It was a horrible night for me. 4-8. I ended up losing my UFC fight predictions. It brings me to 92-74 for my UFC fight predictions for 2025, which I'm still above 500. I'm happy about that, but we got to get more W's, man. We lost UFC 315. 4-8 isn't going to cut it. 92-74 for my UFC fight prediction for 2025. That's not going to cut it. We got to get more dubs. So got to do more, got to do more, got to do my due diligence. I can't, sometimes I go with my heart, and instead I should just, I gotta be an analysis. I gotta analyze these fights the way I see it. But I know what you mean. UFC wanted Belal lose so bad. Islam beats Jack Shirley. Yeah, man. I think Belal can beat and wipe the division, but poor Aldo Rob back to back. 4-8 is terrible. I went 8-4. I should pick. I pick Val Theo. She is nice. My name is Anna. My name is Amna. How you doing? You're not replying to me. Do you have a wife or a girlfriend? No. I don't have a wife. I don't have a wife. You know what I mean? Definitely don't have a wife. Okay. I don't have girlfriends, but I have friends. You know what I mean? I don't have I don't have any girlfriends. You know what I mean? I don't like that. I don't like that word, girlfriends. I have friends. I have friends, and we get together. We have a good time. But yeah, I have friends. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a wife. I just have friends, and we have a good time, and we enjoy life, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for a wife. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. I'm just looking for good times. That's all. This boy, a lone wolf. Are you Muslim, brother? Assalamu alaikum. Bless, man. Bless. Allah hakmin la hakmin alhamdulillah. You know what I mean? You feel me? Now, when it comes to my UFC predictions, it went the worst of the worst, guys. Okay, 4-8 is terrible. Okay, unacceptable. But guys, it is what it is. Okay, the card is behind us. There's not much we can do. You know what I mean? All you can do is move forward. So as I said, I am 92-74 for my UFC fight predictions for 2025. We'll start getting more dubs. Don't worry. You know what I mean? I'll do my due diligence, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Now we get to see Islam move up to the welterweight division and try to conquer double champ status. That's not an easy task. Easier said than done, guys. Islam struggle against the 45ers, though. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight for Islam. It's definitely not going to be an easy fight for Islam. However, Islam has an ability to just, show up, and he has an ability to just win. You know what I mean? And that whole team, it's hard to pick against them. So when Islam, does move up and face JDM, guys, it's gonna be hard for me to pick against Islam. It really is. I like JDM. I like what he brought against Bilal Muhammad, but Islam, he's another animal. He's another animal. You know what I mean? You're not singing just cool like Goku. Definitely not. How you doing? How you doing, Olivia? Hopefully you're having a good one. Hopefully you're having a good one, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Okay? Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. JDM will destroy Volk. JDM will destroy Volk. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. If we're talking about Prime Volk, I have no idea. That looks good. But I have no idea about that, man. I really don't. Do you think LeBron James could compete in fighting? Based on what I see from the NBA and what LeBron does in the NBA, I can tell you what. LeBron, he could definitely compete. He could definitely compete in mixed martial arts. However, I don't think in my opinion, I think he'll be one of those fighters that, like Bo Nickel, when the going gets tough, I don't think LeBron James would be able to get over that hump. You know what I mean? I think once you hit LeBron James with a nasty combination and some powers, and you show LeBron that you're not here to play. You know what I mean? You're here to take his head off. And once he sees that, I think he'll be one of those fighters that wilts under pressure and ends up losing. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I think he could go out there and he could compete. But when the going gets tough, and when he's no longer the hammer, and he becomes the nail, I don't think LeBron James will answer that bell. And the reason why I say that is because if you look at how he plays and his NBA career, there's just been moments there where it's questionable, and you're like, man, LeBron, like, come on, man, he tapped you. You're not injured. You know what I mean? Over here, closing his eyes, looking at the referee like, hey, did you see that? It's like, come on, guys. You really think that a guy like that is able to be champion in the UFC? Don't get me wrong. He'll compete. But when the going gets tough, I do not see LeBron James going out there in a blistering blaze of punches. I just don't. Let me see. Islam best fight was 2 weights below. Islam beats him, Jack. He finishers people. Bilal had 1 finish against Brady. Islam be bigger, stronger, and submission specialist. DDP versus Chimaev going to be nuts. Hard to pick that one. I mean, if I had to pick a fight, if I had to pick someone, DDP versus Chimaev, I'm going for Chimaev, guys. There's no way I'm picking against Chimaev. Chimaev is an animal. He's looking to go out there and prove a point, prove that he is the best, and he's been the best. So in that fight, DDP versus, Chimaev, I'm gonna have to pick Chimaev. Are you a Skittles? Are you a Skittle cause you are sweet? Your mama sure thinks I'm sweet. All right. He has mentioned it. LeBron ate a fighter. LOL. What the fuck? Braun a dunker. Yeah, man. But somebody on the chat ended up asking me if I think LeBron James, can compete in the UFC, and I gave my 2 cents on that one. You don't have a guy, and you don't reply to me. What do you mean? What do you mean, Olivia? Good take. I say you're right. Yes, I have Shamai by sub. Yeah, that's what I have. I don't know if he wins by sub, but he definitely wins. What's up with rugby players? There are three that started with rugby: Vogue, DDP, and now JDM. Rugby players have always been tough, man. You know what I mean? They have always been tough. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. I had to fix something. Something was wrong with my camera here. But JD, what is it? Rugby players have always been tough, guys. Rugby players have always been tough. They're tough son of the bitches. They're basically running around, tackling each other with no equipment. You know what I mean? American football, they're running around here hitting each other with equipment, but in rugby, man, there's no equipment. There's just your body, and those guys are tough men. Those guys are tough. Hi, my name is Nylia. Well, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting, independent MMA media, and hopefully you're having a great weekend. You're a big Mac. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, guys. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. 18 viewers. Is that a PD? You're so awful on the shelves. My dad can beat you up. That's what's up, man. He probably can. He probably can, man. You know what I mean? I'm not out here, going out here committing violence. You know what I mean? So he probably can. You know what I mean? Good for him. Good for him. Do you look like a cheeseburger? Where do you look like a cheeseburger? I have no idea. If I look like a cheeseburger, I have no idea why. Thank you for calling me a cheeseburger. I appreciate that. I like cheeseburgers. Add a little bit of bacon, a little bit of ketchup on there. It'll be a good day. You know what I mean? He will beat you up. That's what's up, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yo, a man from Finland. That is awesome, Finland. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good weekend, my man. Hopefully you're having a good weekend, enjoying yourself. Opinions on JDM being champ. Oh, well, I really don't have any opinions towards it. You know what I mean? I think, like I said, I thought it was 2-2 going into that fifth round. I thought in that fifth round, Belal Muhammad looked like he was going to take it. But then all of a sudden, JDM, he dug deep, ended up, landing some combinations, attacking Belal Muhammad, landed a knee that split open. Belal Muhammad had blood gushing from Belal Muhammad. Ends up taking the fight. I give all respects to JDM. He went out there and he ended up taking it. You know what I mean? Especially in that fifth round, in that championship round, where I said I don't think JDM will be ready in that championship round, and he showed me that he was more than ready to answer, the bell. So for JDM to be champ, that's great. That's good for him. I think he's gonna represent it really well. But he has a tall order ahead of him when he fights, Islam. Islam will come, he is moving up to the welterweight division, and he's going to try to conquer double champ status, and that's one person that you cannot bet against. You really can't. You are not replying to me. My sister has a big diaper. She needs to change it. You change it. Okay, man. I don't think I'll change it. You know what I mean? I could get somebody to change it for you. You know what I mean? I could get your parents to change it for her. You know what I mean? So definitely. I hope Makachev fights Ilya. I have no idea. I don't know if that's even going to happen. I don't know if Ilya is going to get his opportunity to fight Islam. I don't know if any of that happens. Now, JDM has such smooth and crisp boxing. He does. He has some good boxing. Great combinations. Congratulations to him, man. Really, congratulations to him. Congratulations to his team. They had a good game plan. I thought Belal Muhammad should have been wrestling early on, since the first round. He should have been wrestling, but easier said than done. But how will Belal become champ if Islam becomes champ? I don't see Belal Muhammad ever getting another opportunity at the belt. The UFC doesn't like his style. The UFC doesn't like him, and they don't like his personality. So I don't think Belal Muhammad would ever get another opportunity to become welterweight champion, guys. I think that was the end right there. JDM was slipping and going off center. Belal wasn't able to counter as much. He definitely wasn't, man. Especially especially when the going got tough. You know, when JDM started landing combinations and started looking crisp in that fifth round. You know, it was hard to answer the belt for Bilal Muhammad, but Bilal Muhammad stood right in front of him and stood all 5 rounds. It was a terrific fight, arguably the best championship fight of 2025. To be honest with you, coming to chat from Boston. What are you discussing from Boston? Oh no, Boston. Now I'm just playing. We are discussing UFC 315, and congratulations to you, Boston fans. You know what I mean. You finally got a win over my Knicks. You know the rounds are coming close now. The Knicks are 2-1 against Boston. You know, we play you guys on Monday, I believe. So tomorrow we play you guys at the Garden, and hopefully, we could become 3-1 against Boston. But easier said than done as well. Boston is the defending champions, and they're gonna go out there and try to get that dub and try, to tie this series so it can be 0-0 going back home to Boston, guys. I'm happy for JDM. Hope the future for him is bright. I hope so too. But you mean, I don't know, guys. You think he beats Islam? You think JDM beats Islam? I mean, I don't know if JDM beats Islam, guys. I don't know if I could see that. I don't know if I could visualize that right now. You know what I mean? Just like how I didn't think JDM could beat Bilal Muhammad, and JDM ended up beating him. I don't know if I see Islam losing against JDM. I think y'all gonna have to bring it hard. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think so too. You guys went out there, on Saturday night and just totally dominated. To be honest with you, you guys totally dominated, and it was sad to see. In that third quarter, I had a little bit of hope, but going into the fourth, I said, "Wow, what a deficit we're in. What a deficit." So we're definitely gonna have to have a better game plan, and we're gonna have to show some heart out there, man. I think JDM is a lot harder to fight for Islam than we think. The same way people thought about Bilal. Yeah, that's what I was just discussing, man. I really think that's gonna be a tough fight. I think it's going to be a tough fight for both men. Islam is going to have to really bring it, especially with JDM, being such a crisp style of boxer. I like his style. What do you think about Islam versus JDM? Because JDM answering impressed me. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, that fight is going to be terrific. I don't know necessarily who's going to win that fight, right? But I mean, for both men, you got to give respect, especially JDM. He proved me wrong. Going into that fight, I said I don't know if JDM has the ability to go, hard rounds into championship rounds, especially in the fourth and fifth, and in that fifth round, like I said, he dug deep and he ended up beating Bilal Muhammad in that fifth round, and that's championship rounds. So for me, JDM, yeah, man, it's gonna be tough for Islam, but definitely gonna be a good fight, terrific fight. Aldo got robbed. That's what I thought, man. I thought Aldo got robbed. I thought Aldo should have taken that fight, at least by split decision. You know what I mean? But they played Aldo. That was Aldo's last fight. Alexa Grasso ends up losing by unanimous decision. I was surprised about that one, but, the fight looked a certain way. Alexa Grasso, I thought she would come out there and, implement her game plan a little bit, but it was tough for her. She really couldn't get going. Will Ilya fight Charles? I don't know. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna happen in that lightweight division. Especially with Islam moving up. Islam said that he's not letting go of his belt, but I know for a fact, Bilal Muhammad. I know for a fact, Islam. He's not gonna fight in the lightweight division anytime soon. He's gonna start moving up to the welterweight division to challenge JDM for that double, strap status. So I don't know what happens with Ilya. I really don't know what happens in the lightweight division. Islam has to be undersized and slow reflex. Islam has to be undersized and slow reflex than his lightweight version. Yeah. Yeah, Ilya will likely fight Charles. Yeah, most likely. Most likely. I was surprised that Mannion was able to keep up the pace. Yeah, me too. Me too. You know what I mean? But UFC 315 was a good card. From what I saw, it was a good card. It wasn't, a bad card at all. I thought it was a good card. I thought the championship fight really brought it, in my opinion, arguably the best championship fight of 2025. Brush your teeth with Coca-Cola. No, this isn't Coca-Cola, guys. This is not Coca-Cola. This is not Coca-Cola. This is not Coca-Cola, guys. Do you think O'Malley deserves the rematch with Merab? How do you see that playing out? Man, I do not think Sean O'Malley deserves to walk right into, a championship fight. I really don't think so. I think he should have fought, somebody else, maybe possibly get the rematch with Peter Yan. That would have been entertaining, but unfortunately, the UFC has other plans just like they do. So, I don't think, I really don't think O'Malley deserved to fight Merab for a second chance, but that's what's happening. And the way I see it, man, I mean, I don't know how. I mean, again, does Sean O'Malley has a chance? Of course, he has a puncher's chance. You know what I mean? But has he evolved his overall status as a fighter? I don't think so. Since he's lost, you really think he's evolved to the point where he's on Merab's status when it comes to wrestling? Hell no. So I gotta give it to Merab, man. I gotta give it to Merab. He wins any way he wants, unless Sean O'Malley catches him surprisingly and wins that in that fashion. Is that wine or tea? It is. It is a drink. That's what it is. What's it like being a loser, man? I don't know how. I don't know what's a loser. What does a loser consist of? You know what I mean? Because as far as I know, I'm winning. You know what I mean? I'm winning in life. I can't be. I can't be considered a loser. You know what I mean? Because I'm winning at life. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? There's nothing in my life where I'm losing. You know what I mean? So you should ask yourself that question. You know what I mean? Maybe your bank account is not looking a certain way. Maybe your lifestyle isn't looking a certain way. Because as far as I know, I'm winning, my dude. So you should start worrying about yourself and start instead of worrying about other men. You know what I mean? See, you're worried about other men. That is gay activity. Stop the nonsense. Live your life. I still can't believe you don't think LeBron could win the championship. Where are you from, man? I am originally from up north, but I am living in the South. I reside in the South, guys. Okay, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. All right, Merab is quite literally a machine and embarrassed the Magomedovs. He definitely did. He went out there and he showed that he's better. He doesn't have to have an undefeated record to be a champion, and he showed that he could give an undefeated record an O. He could give it a loss. My fault. LeBron is the best natural athlete in the world. He definitely is, but you can't teach toughness. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that you can't teach is toughness. And LeBron James, yes, he's tough, but in turbulence, like fighting, I don't see LeBron James being that tough. You feel me? What is it? What is like doing loser activity? You gotta ask that. You gotta ask yourself that question, my man. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. UFC 315 is behind us. Okay, Bilal Muhammad ends up losing. We have a new champion, JDM. Congratulations to him. He has a tall order against Islam. Islam is going to move up and try to fight JDM to become double champion. Okay, congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko. She went out there and really showed out. All right, guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Thank you for all your support. I thank all you guys from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you. I'm out of here. Until next time, peace, one love, and you're